Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Let's get started. Today we're doing desk job yoga. It's for people that have desk jobs and sit on their chair very often. I know my husband sits on his chair about 8 hours a day, and his hips get really, really tight. So we're gonna work on loosening up the hips and loosening up the shoulders and the neck. This is gonna be a yummy episode. And today we have Melanie and Hans joining us. So go ahead, grab your chair. And if you're at work, come standing in front of the chair. And let's go ahead and just grab the back of the chair, please, and step a little bit away from the chair and swing the right leg in front and just swing it back and forth just to loosen up the hips. And just breathe into those hips, swing back and forth, breathing into the hips, long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing into the hips, long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. And a little bit goes a long way. Less is more. If you can just get up and stretch every hour, get up out of your chair and do a little bit of exercise, it goes a long way. And then go ahead and bring the feet together and left leg forward and just swing it and just lift your heart, belly button in, and just focus on your breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing into those hips. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Take as many breaks as you can and stretch often, especially when you're in your chair. You know, my favorite saying is, if you rest, you rust. If you rest, you rust. So get up and stretch and move. Let's go ahead and bring the feet together and just face over to grabbing the chair with your right hand. And let's just swing the right foot forward and then back. Again, loosening up the hips. If you want to take your left hand on your hip, go ahead and do that. And just breathe deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Focusing on inhaling through your nose and out through your nose. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring the feet together and turn around to the other side, please. And stand up really tall, belly button in to protect your lower back, right hand on the hip if you choose, and just go back and forth, swinging the leg back and forth to loosen up the hips. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And you know, my favorite affirmation for the hips are hip, hip, hooray. So bringing a lot of joy into your life, loosening up those hips, long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice, Melanie. Really nice, Hans. Really nice if you're at home doing this with us or you're on break at work. Really nice. And then bring your feet together, please. And then go ahead and face the chair, feet hip distance. And let's go ahead and inhale up with our arms onto our tippy toes. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale up. Tippy toes. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Space in the body. Exhale down. One more. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's grab the back of the chair. And actually, I like my toes out, my heels in. And we're just going to do a little bit of a squat here. So just come on down and just come on wherever you're comfortable and squat down and breathe into those hips. Breathe into those hips. Our hips get really tight when we're in chairs. A lot of my clients that have desk jobs, that it's hard for them to just even sit on the floor cross-legged. Their hips get really tight. In Western countries, we have chairs and couches. In Eastern countries, they sit in the living room on the floor, dining room on the floor, they squat, so their hips don't get as tight in Eastern countries. So this is really, if you're sitting in chairs a lot, please sit on the floor as often as you can. Come on up. Then from here, let's go ahead and sit on the chair. Really nice. And then from here, go ahead and bring your arms out, please. And when you do so, bring the thumbs away from each other. Bring your pinkies away from each other. Bring your middle finger away from each other. Index finger, ring finger. Sparkle those fingertips, please. And not only get length through the crown of the head, but get width in the lungs, width in the heart. Really pull the arms away from each other, please. So you get a beautiful opening, breathing in through the side of the ribs. And then go ahead and interlace the fingertips on the top of the head, elbows back slightly, and you're going to straighten your arms, straighten your elbows, and actually look up to the sky if you can, and straighten your right leg up. Reach your right leg up off the floor, flex your toes, and look up. Lift your back ribs, lift your side ribs. Try to straighten the elbows if you can, and especially if you're on a computer a lot, stretching your wrists is so good. If you have a computer job, stretching those wrists to prevent that carpal tunnel. And then slowly and carefully release that leg down or release the arms to the side. And then switch the fingertips the opposite way, please. And then from here, stretch the wrists. And then slowly lift the left leg up and look up to the sky. Lift the back ribs, lift the side ribs. Let's get space between each individual vertebrae. Straighten your elbows if you can. Stretch those wrists, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice work. And then slowly release down, please. Let's do that one more time. Interlace the fingertips. And then go ahead and reach up, please. Lift the right leg. Toes towards the floor. Toes toward your face. Lift the back ribs, lift the side ribs. Straighten your elbows as much as you can. Beautiful. Breathe into those wrists. And slowly release down, please. And then go ahead and switch fingertips and stretch up and left leg up again. Reach up, lift the back ribs, lift the side ribs. Gorgeous. Look up to the heavens. Most of the time we're looking forward, and most my friends who have computer jobs, their heads are in front of their bodies. So let's look up. This is really good for tech neck. Hands in prayer. Drop your left foot. Then from here, let's go ahead and come onto the edge of the chair. Hands onto your knees, and let's do a little bit of a cat-cow pose. So look up to the sky. Look up, and then belly button into the spine. And then go ahead and look up. This is cat-cow. Undulating the spine. Look to your belly button. And look up. And look to your belly button. Really nice. And then hands. Let's bring our palms open and bring the thumb and index finger together. And breath of fire. Really nice. And then from here, go ahead and bring the feet together. Take your left hand on the outside of the right knee and grab the back of the chair, but look at the right knee as you twist. So just twist the upper back, but look at your left knee or your right knee. Twist and look at your knee. Twist a little more and look at your knee. Beautiful. And then the other side, take your right hand on the outside of the left knee. and look back. And then look at your left knee and twist. Twist a little more. Twist a little more. Twist a little more. Really nice. And then come back to center, please. And then from here, let's bring the feet hip distance apart. Make sure that your left heel is right above your left knee. Take your right foot on top of your thigh and make sure the ankle is right on the edge of hanging off that left foot. Flex the Achilles tendon to keep your right knee safe and gently push that right knee down as you look up to the sky. Breathing into that hip. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then from here, you're going to take your left hand onto your left foot, your right hand onto your right knee, and try to keep the spine straight as you lean over that right shin. Breathing, keeping the spine straight if you can. Lean forward, breathing into that hip. And if you're comfortable here, go ahead and bring your hands in front of your right shin and bring the hands to the floor. For some of you, you may want to just keep your hand on your knee and your ankle. And then go ahead from here and try to keep the spine nice and straight. It wants to kind of arch. See if you can lift your heart away from your pelvis so you can get space in your spine. If this is too much of a stretch for you, please always honor yourself and just keep your one hand on your knee and one on your ankle and just breathe into that hip. Just breathe. This is a very delicious hip opener for people that have desk jobs. This is a wonderful sequence to do if you have a desk job. And then slowly come on up. And then from here, bring your right foot down, please. Feet hip distance. Bring your left ankle on top. Just right off and make sure that right foot is tracking right over your right knee. Flex your Achilles tendon. Take the left hand onto your left knee and just from here, push that knee down as you look up. Push that knee down as you look up. Creating a nice space in that left hip and in your spine. And then from here, take your right hand right over your right foot and your left hand on your knee and gently lean forward with your spine straight. Just lean forward, keeping one hand on your knee, one hand on your ankle. And then from here, bring your hands right in front of that left shin and just, if you're comfortable here, try to bring your hands to the floor. Again, breathing into that left hip, in through the nose and out through the nose, in through the nose and out through the nose. And if this is too much for you, please always honor yourself and just keep one hand on your ankle and one on your knee and just breathe into that left hip. And then gently and carefully come on up. And then from here, bring the feet hip distance apart. And we're going to do that again. Bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Flex that Achilles tendon to keep the right knee safe. Go ahead and look up to the ceiling. Tall spine. Keep the spine nice and straight. Bow down over that right shin. And from here, you can either stay here, and if you're comfortable and want to go into a deeper stretch, bring your hands to the floor. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your nose. Bring one hand onto the knee and one onto the ankle and come on up. And then bring the feet hip distance. The reason why we're doing this twice is this is such an important pose. Bring your left ankle on top. It's very good for your IT band if you have sciatic nerve problems. This is very good to prevent sciatica. Push that left knee down, look up to the ceiling. Look up. And then from here, straight spine, bow down over that leg, please. And then from here, if you're comfortable, go ahead and bring your hands in front of your shins and calves and drop them to the floor and take a big inhale through your nose and out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose, In through your nose and out through your nose. And slowly come up. This is one of my favorite poses to open up the hips and bring your feet hip distance. Really nice, Melanie, really nice, Hans. Then bring your feet really wide. I like this pose. This is a happy baby on the chair. And this is, if anyone's having lower back pain, this is yummy, yummy, yummy because it creates space in the sacroiliac joint. Go ahead and bring your hands or cross your elbows. Bring your elbows to the floor, and this is also really good for your neck. So from here, just really let your neck go like it's a ripe fruit about to fall off a tree. Really relax your neck. You can even, from here, if you're comfortable, look to your upper right shoulder and back to center. Your upper left shoulder and back to center. Go ahead and come onto your fingertips, straighten your elbows. Come on up to a seated position, please. Bringing your feet together. Feet hip distance, actually. Bringing your right arm up. Look up at your thumb. Take that right elbow, please, and place it right on top of that left elbow. And wrap your hands, if you can, meeting your palms together, please. Now from here, as you wrap, just reach your elbows a little higher and look up to the sky. Stretch that, feel that stretch in your upper back. And then from here, as your right arm is on top of your left, let's bring the left leg over the right and cross your legs really tightly if you can. And wrap your legs really tightly. And then from here, we're going to bow down and bring the elbows towards the knees and curl down. Breathing into the hips and the shoulders. And then slowly come on up and look up, look up. Breathe into the shoulders and the hips and bow down. Nice breathing. And slowly come on up. And slowly come on down. And then come back up to a seated, tall position. Unwrap your arms, please. Stretch the fingertips, bring the thumbs away from each other, the pinkies away from each other. Unwrap the legs so the feet are hip distance, please. Place your palms right on the thighs. Bring your left arm up, reach up, look up at your thumb, please. And then from here, bring that left elbow right on top of the right and wrap. And if you can meet the palms together, do so. Lift the elbows, look up, please. And now that the left elbow is on top of the right, bring the right leg over the left. Right leg goes on top of the left. And wrap and bow down, please. And go ahead and look up. And bow down, please. And go ahead and look up. And bow down. And go ahead and sit up tall, unwrap your arms, stretch your fingertips, unwrap your legs, hands at your thighs, a little breath of fire. And then from here, bring your knees over to the right and grab the back of the chair, please, with two hands. Lift through the crown of the head like you're a puppet on a string. Lift really tall as you ground your right foot and left foot. Take a big inhale and exhale and twist. Inhale. Twist a little more. Inhale. And twist a little more. Beautiful. And go ahead and bring the knees over to the opposite side, please. Grab the back of the chair. Ground your feet. Lift the crown like you're a puppet on a string. Take a big inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. twist. Undo, back to center, please. Breath of fire. Now just roll your shoulders back with 3 small circles. Rolling your shoulders back. Rolling your shoulders back. Really nice. And then let's go forward, rolling the shoulders forward. Rolling the shoulders forward. Breathing. And then just relax your shoulders. Bring the knees back over to the right. Grab the back of the chair. Get really tall, belly button into the spine. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Twist deeper. Inhale. Twist deeper. And unravel, and other side. It cleanses the liver, the kidneys, and the spleen. And really delicious if you're in chairs all day. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. Twist more. Nice, Melanie and Hans, back to center. And then from here, let's go ahead and take the right hand on the crown of the head and gently and carefully bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Take a big inhale, lift your heart, and drop your ear. Lift your heart, and drop your ear. Lift your heart, and drop your ear. And release. Take the left hand on the crown. Lift the heart, take a big inhale. And exhale, bring the left ear down to the shoulder. Lift. And exhale. Lift. And exhale. And lift. And exhale. And release. Now from here, let's try to bring the inside of the palms together, fingertips facing each other. And then let's roll the fingertips out away from you. And then from here, let's bring the hands in prayer, and then bring the fingertips towards your heart, fingertips towards your heart, and then again bring the outsides of the palms together, and then bring the fingertips away from you, and keep circling that way. This is really good for the wrists if you have a computer job. Hands in prayer up above, and then wrap the outside of the palms, and then bring the fingertips on the outside. Hands in prayer. Let's try to do the other side. So bring the hands in prayer and bring the fingertips outside, and then wrap the outsides of the palms, fingertips towards you. Hands back in prayer, and then hands outside, and then wrap. It's really good for your wrists. Hands in prayer. Nice work. And just close your eyes for a second and just check in with your breath. Grounding your right foot. Grounding your left foot. Softening the space between the eyebrows. And then from here, open up your eyes, please, and take your middle finger and index finger between your eyebrows of your right hand. So of your right hand, take your middle finger and index finger, please. Now, I'm just going to show you, if you want to close your right nostril, use your thumb. And if you want to close your left nostril, use your ring finger. So we're just not going to block any nostrils yet. This is alternate nostril breathing. Take a big inhale first. Hold. Exhale through the nose. Block your right nostril with your thumb and inhale through your left nostril. Close both nostrils. Release your right nostril with your thumb and exhale through your right nostril. Close both nostrils. Release the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold. Exhale through the left nostril. Hold. Inhale through the left nostril. Hold. Exhale through the right nostril. Hold. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold. Exhale through the left nostril. Hold. Inhale through the left nostril. Hold. Exhale through the right nostril. Hold. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold. Exhale through your left nostril. Releasing your arms to the palms facing your thighs. And then from here, eyes at 12 o'clock, eyes at 3 o'clock, eyes at 6 o'clock, eyes at 9 o'clock, eyes at 12 o'clock. Close your eyes. Eyes at 12 o'clock, eyes at 9 o'clock, eyes at 6 o'clock, eyes at 3 o'clock, eyes at 12 o'clock, and close. Keep your eyes closed. Sit back in your chair. You can have your hands any way you'd like. Close your eyes from top to bottom. And try to get into the black blue velvet behind your eyes. Noticing your inhales and your exhales. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly. The expansion and contraction of your ribs. And just relaxing your forehead. Relaxing and releasing any nerves and muscles around your eyes, please. Soften your temples and your cheeks and your jaw. Let the shoulders melt away from your ears. Relaxing your upper arms, your forearms, your hands and fingers. And just stay here for a few more minutes. Relaxing your buttocks, your thighs, your shins and calves, your feet and toes. And remember, if you have a desk job, stretch as often as you can. Get up and take laps around the office. Park your car far away from your office. If you rest, you rust. Remember, the little things are the big things. Don't take the elevator, take the stairs. Do little stretches, just those hip openers in your chair. Every hour or two, just do a little bit of stretching. A little bit goes a long way, you guys. I want to thank Melanie and Hans for coming today, and I want to thank you guys for joining me today. It was awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. And I just want to remind you guys that fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can learn more about my books and my workshops, life coaching, at susanfoxley.com. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time. And one more thing, always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.